Hey everybody, today I'm going to be replacing the handlebar in my 2014 Honda CB1100. It should work with most Honda CBs, but as far as in the US, they only made it for a couple of years, and then as far as the rest of the world, I'm pretty sure that they still make them till this day. And as far as from what I know, most of the Honda handlebars, they work in a very similar manner. So what I'm gonna do is this: I will go ahead and remove the bar end weights over here, and then I will go ahead and remove the grips. And then there's a weight on the inside right here that I'm gonna be removing as well. I'm going to be replacing it with this one right here. This is also a stock Honda handlebar that I've painted black. And then start off with the bar end weights first, and then I will go ahead and go from there. This one I already had the mirrors removed. You don't have to, but if that's something that you want to do, you can do it as well. But I had it removed to get it painted, and I might as well just leave it off till the very end and get it installed back on. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to go ahead and hold this piece right here with some force, and then you'll unscrew this screw right here in the end. Okay, what you want to do next is you want to unbolt these two bolts right here and kind of get this thing out the way right here. And this is size 8. Alright, now I've loosened up the two bolts and slide it out the way. You want to go ahead and remove this screw right here and this screw right here in the bottom. Let me see. Yeah, right over here. Alright, so now this side is loose, and I will go ahead and start off on this side right here. I will go ahead and do the same thing, remove this part right here, and then I'll go ahead and loosen up this two nuts, and as well as the screws holding that in right there. So alright, so I've gotten the two screws loose over here, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and stick a screwdriver in between there and try to wiggle the handle grip out from the handlebar. Alright everybody, so this is what I've done. I've stuck a screwdriver in there, and I got maybe about an inch in, and it's getting very hard to push it in any further. I took some WD-40, I stuck it in between the two spaces right next to the screwdriver, and I was able to spray it and get a little bit further, spray it, get a little bit further, spray it, and then it's now just pretty easy to come out. So alright, so now I've gotten it out. I'm gonna go ahead and get this weighted bar removed from here. So, and then also I'm gonna get this handlebar right here, the inside, get it cleaned out, and then I'll go ahead and spray some adhesive on the other one as well, on the new handlebar. But yeah, it's not that hard. Just be careful not to push the screwdriver through the grips. So alright everybody, so this is what I did. I have two of these little screwdrivers right here, and what I've done is that I've pushed it in this little hole right here, and this is where you have these little let me see if I can zoom out. So you have these little knobs right here. There's one on here, and then there's one on the bottom right here. I'm not sure you can see it, but what you need to do is you need to push this in and then go ahead and pull out at the same time. I believe you can also use like a vice grip or like some kind of plier and pull this part down as well and pull out at the same time, but I didn't use that method. But I think that would have worked as well too. So, but yeah, slide everything out, and this is pretty much how it looks like. I will go ahead and get this installed in onto the other one. Okay, so I was able to get this side out as well. I find using the small screwdriver is a lot better than using the vice grip. I did try using the vice, not the vice grip, this little plier right here, and this is like a plumbing plier, but I find it very useful in a lot of times. But I find it much easier just using the little screwdrivers than that right there. And also another note is to be very careful while you're pulling it out, because when you first get like the in the very beginning, you'll get like the front end part out like this right here, but you don't really have anywhere to grip, so you would try to pull it out, and the last thing you want to do is damage this rubber piece right here that's in there. So just be very careful while you're pulling it out. So and as well as when you get the front end part out, be very careful as far as the back over here too, because just don't just pull it out, you know. Take your time and just make sure it comes out in one piece with these rubber pieces on there. So what I'm gonna do next is I will go ahead and remove this little clamp right, remove this piece right here. This one is reusable, but on mine I lost the other piece, so I'm not going to be reusing it. But if you do need to reuse it, all you have to do is hold this part down, and then it will just go ahead and come out, and you can go ahead and reuse this zip tie right here. This is the factory zip tie, but like I said, I lost the other one, so I won't be using it. Let me see. So yeah, so you just lift this part up and boom, and then you would be able to pull it out. And then so with that removed, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a little pick. I'm gonna pick this little piece out right here, and then what you're gonna have is this right here, and then you will need I believe it's a size 5 or size 6 hex, and you can go ahead and take that out, and you'll be able to wiggle these things around and swap it over to the new handlebar. Alright, right now I'm gonna go ahead and insert the weights back into the handlebar. Just make sure you align it with the hole right there and on both sides, and then once that is done, I will go ahead and swap over the controls and the pedals and stuff over, and then I would go ahead and spray some adhesive for the left side handlebar grip. Alright, so I finally got everything on there. Scratched the hell out the handlebar, and I wasn't using any force on it or anything. It just, by the time I slide everything in, it was all scratched up. I guess it's the paint job wasn't too good on it. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and spray this handlebar right here with some spray adhesive. The one I'm using is called 3M Super 77. You don't want anything too crazy on there, because like I say, if you do have to remove this the grip, you don't want it to be super hard to remove. So I normally use that spray for like headliners and stuff like that, and it's a pretty strong glue, but it's not too crazy. So I would go ahead and get some cardboard on there. I'm gonna spray this end right here, and then I would go ahead and slide the grip in there, and then I would go ahead and tighten everything up. Alright everyone, so this right here is the finished product. Just one quick note, just make sure that you don't tighten any of these down right here until you put on the rear end weight on the handlebar, because I had to slide the grips down on both sides a little bit to cover this low about 1/4 inch gap that's on the rear end weight. So just make sure you don't tighten them down until the rear end. And that's pretty much it. It's a pretty easy job. If I'm not recording it, I would probably gotten it done within an hour or so. But yeah, so if any questions, please feel free to comment and question down below. Please hit like and subscribe. That's going to help me out tremendously. Thank you.